Hey guys, it's Apollo here, and today I'm doing a review of the 125 scale high grade Gundam AGE-3 normal. Alright, here is the Gundam AGE-3 normal in its core fighter and G-Scepter form. Now I gotta say, this is a really fun build. I know I say this multiple times, but okay, if you guys didn't know by now, I started off from AGE, and AGE, I know AGE is not really a good series in terms of how the story goes, but I started off from AGE, and AGE is literally like the starting point of me getting to Gundam. I cannot stress it enough, and I really love AGE that much. Yeah, let's go and review. So, apologize, my voice sounds a little bit lower than usual, because I have a sore throat right now, so I'm not in the best mood to actually do the review properly. But I'll try my best to try to make this review as good as possible. So let's start the review. So yes, so like I said, this is the AGE-3 in its core fighter and G-Scepter form. Now, well, if you remember seeing the Stealth review, you know how like, no, I wasn't frustrated, but like how disappointed I was with that build. And when I build the AGE-3, oh man, this kit is even more like fun to build rather than building the build Iris kit. I mean, I have so much fun playing around with this thing, and man, I could not stress enough. I like this kit a lot. And yeah, so I've already transformed the form. Now let's transform it into its Gundam form. So if I take the base off real quick. Okay, there we go. Okay, so basically what you see here is the G-Scepter and the core fighter here, G-Scepter here. And it's nice thing about it is it comes with clear green for the cockpit, so that's pretty good. And yeah, I mean the form is okay. Unfortunately parts forms, but you know it's expected to be higher. Although I did see one of my friends actually trying to modify the core fighter to actually transform like from the G-Scepter and the core fighter, like actual full transformation rather than a parts former. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, let's transform the Gundam into its transforming Gundam. So basically, first off, take this thing off. We'll get back to that later. Now that's the G-Scepter here, and to transform it, okay, we have to bend the legs like that, and then you bend the legs like that. Put the side skirts down. Straighten out the arms. Straighten out the arms, and then take the arms out, because there is a different torso you can use in this kit. This is for the G-Scepter form. Take this out. You don't need it anymore, and you take this one instead, and then just put it on top like so. Okay, I'll explain this later when I explain Gundam. Fold the feet. So fold the feet like that. All right. Now attach the arms back on. Oops. Okay, and just fold the wings. Alright, that's the main torso, the main body done. Now, let's go on to the core fighter. The core fighter, what you do is flip this piece open. You see a Gundam head and its torso there, so take that out. Put this back in, and then just raise these up, and then turn these wings up. So the Gundam head, you just flip this up, so you reveal the H. Oops, the H symbol, and then you just pop it into the torso, and yeah, oops, there we go. Oh, god damn it. Okay, so that's the main Gundam done. That's the main Gundam done. Now we take. Oh god. Okay, take the core fighter. There's a poly cap hole there. There's a peg on the core fighter, and just peg it in. Oops. There we go. Alright. There is the AGE-3 normal transformed. Okay, I've transformed the AGE-3 back into its mobile suit mode. Now, okay, so I gotta say, this is a really, really fun build. Like, I mean, I'm gonna say it multiple times, but I'm gonna be honest right here. This build is way more different to what you expect for a modern high grade nowadays. So, yeah, in terms of colors, you see you've got the blue, the clear green for the cockpit on the core fighter. You've got the white, yellow, red, gray, and that's about it. So yeah, the build is pretty solid, except for one part which I'll explain later on when I do the articulation. But I think it's pretty easy to avoid really. So it's just me being a little bit stupid. But yeah, I'm pretty sure you know what part I'm referring to right now. If you've been AGE-3 or if you know throughout the review. So yeah, now into stickers, don't get a lot. I mean, it's a fair amount, but mostly like little details you fill in. So let's take out the base real quick. Okay. Okay. So in terms of stickers, well, you don't get. I mean, it's mostly like little details you fill in, but it's pretty easy to paint as well. So you've got the forward camera, the back of the head, which is covered by the cockpit, of the core fighter, the eyes, and then the H symbol. You've got the what was it? Okay, the gray stripes on the shoulders, both these here, front and back, and then you've got white on the core fighter, which is okay, a little bit too bad because it's using a Gundam marker, but it's the best I can do. And you get the black on top of the core fighter thrusters and back over here, which little details you can fill in. So yeah, oh, didn't fall. Okay, I think you pretty know what I mean by which part is not solid. So I'll explain that later when I do the articulation. But okay. So in terms of missing detail, there's no missing detail to fit in because I feel everything is in the correct colors other than the sticker as you paint those. But other than that, yeah, I mean, it's a pretty solid build. Except, okay, the only problem I explain is that, okay, when you're building the cows of the Gundam, it's really weird because it kind of fits into like when you put this piece on top of this like main cow piece, it doesn't really fit in all the way. This one's okay because I tried my best to push it how I can. This one, well, I tried to push it as I can. It still won't go through all the way for some reason. Could be me doing something wrong, but I don't know. But overall, it's a very solid kit. Articulation is pretty good. The head is on a double ball joint, goes up and that much, down that much, rotate around. The arms are on polycap pegs, a polycap joint system. Basically, the arms can go forward and back, and they can go up and down, and the arms can go out that far. That's good. The arms can rotate on the peg. There is a rotation below the shoulder, double jointed elbow. Very good for an H kit. That's pretty good. I really like that. The torso, there is a ball joint here or so, but it's mostly a swivel. I mean, it's the free movement, and you can go all the way around. So that's pretty neat. Front skirts are motivated, but separate. Okay, now this is a little warning to give you guys. The front skirts, okay, you can separate them if you want to, but however, if you do separate the front skirts, they will become pretty loose very easily, as you see here. So it's either if you don't separate the front skirts, or thicken up the ball joints on the front skirts with some glue or some glue tack, whatever you want. So side skirt is on a hinge and not much of a swivel. Back skirt is on a hinge. Though I think you can separate the back skirts. I'm not sure, but I didn't split them just in case. The legs can go. The hips are on a joint. You can go front and back. It's pretty easy to move, and the legs can go forward that far. Oops. Kind of regret clipping the front skirt. I knew the first three. I thought it shouldn't be clipped off, but it was my itchy. The finger was itchy. Forward. Come on. Stay where you are before I glue you on permanently. Not much back out before the joint hits the armor. Rotation below the hip, but it's pretty tight, so be careful. Okay, I'm gonna hold it here instead. Double joint knee, pretty good. But there is like a weird articulation system going on because that's what I mean because of transformation. This ankle armor can move. I mean, this knee armor can move, but that's mainly for transformation. And then this ankle armor can move again. It's not transformation. It's like just there. And then the foot can go forward and back, and you can tilt side to side. It can rotate. Can't really rotate much because of the design of the ankle, and the foot can bend on the toe. And then the backpack, basically the core fighter thrusters. These can move, but that's mainly for transformation. And the thrusters on the core fighter are on ball joints. So yeah, articulation is pretty good. So like I said, God, I should not have clipped those front skirts. So articulation is pretty good. Though like I said, do not clip the front skirts. They are not meant to be clipped. So the articulation, it's pretty good. our accessories and some manipulators. First of all, you get 2 holding hands, and you get an open left palm hand, which is pretty neat. And then, okay, so that's the hand accessories. Basically, on the kit, you get the beam saber, which you can display in 2 ways. So, the first way you can display is basically this beam saber here. You just take them out, and then you just put in a hand, and you can use the 2 clipping beams. Or, my favorite way of displaying these beam sabers is, instead of taking them out, you can just use them directly from the forearm. You can see the hole right there? Just peg the beam effect right there, and then you got a beam saber on the forearm. That's pretty cool. I like that. Though, again, not too sure on beam saber myself, but it is nice. Though I am considering clipping these off just to do a pose with this with the beam saber in the forearm, which is pretty neat. And the next weapon, the only like ranged weapon you would ever get is the Sigmaxis rifle. So you got a sticker for the scope right there, and just to put it in the hand, you simply fit this up, put it in the hand like that, and just fold it in. Wait, no, not like that. Wait, let me do it again because it's a little bit weird. There, that's more like it. All right, so yeah, it holds on the hand like so, and it's not heavy. I mean, besides it looking heavy, it's not really that heavy, and the AGE-3 normal can actually hold it pretty well. That's pretty good. And that's about it for the like weapons and accessories. That's not a lot in this kit, but you do get a bonus, which is a stand. It's pretty neat. Like as you see earlier in the review, where I displayed the core fighter and the G-Scepter in its mobile armor mode. So yeah, basically flip this over and you can peg the AGE-3 normal like that. And yes, by the way, you can also put the hands on below the action base, actually stand. Sorry, and yeah, it's pretty neat. I really like that. So yeah, that is pretty cool. It's nice that the HK comes in stand. I really missed it. I really wish they do. I mean, they just do some kits, but I like these kind of stands because you can do much more as opposed to like the newer kits, where basically just took up a stand, does nothing really. Yeah, so that's what I expect for the accessories. I mean, you don't get a lot in this kit except for like you get a semi-master's rifle, you get a beam saber, and the stand. But overall, I think this is pretty good. Like for what it is, I'm pretty happy with what they give us right here. For comparisons, let's bring you some recently built kits. The Hazel Custom. Okay, the Hazel Custom is the average size, so AGE-3 is a little slightly taller, so it's pretty neat. And we'll bring, alright, let's just bring in you. Look at what you could become. Sam. Sam's taller, but this is my jam. Yep. Yeah, so yeah, that's our review. Alright, that's our review of the high-grade AGE-3 normal. Now, what I think of this kit. It's pretty fun to build, it's a nice kit, and I'm glad they made a reissue of this kit because, well, I love AGE, and I didn't get much AGE kits from back then. I really wish I could get the AGE-3, AGE-2 Dark Hound, and other stuff. But, yeah, it's a pretty fun build. I really like it. The detail's pretty good, articulation is pretty good, though like I said, the quality is still good, although like I said, be careful of the front skirts, do not cut them, as I said earlier. But other than that, everything in this kit is pretty good. So, my only complaint is just the front skirts, which I wish I did not cut. And other than that, I mean, the kit holds out pretty fine. So overall, it's a good kit, and I highly recommend you guys get it. If you're a beginner, yeah, get it as well. It's pretty nice. The transformation is pretty simple. I mean, it's part formation, but yeah, it's pretty good. So yeah, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching this review, and stay tuned for more videos. Peace out.